one image has to tell a story. What do you exactly do to bring life out of that one single image?
The brilliant thing about creative photography is that you have one image to tell a story,
Right.
right? When you're doing video, you're looking at a series of images coming together. But when you're shooting stills, you have to make that one image which tells a story. You know, it's a photographer, his eyes are closed.
Yes.
But that expression he has of happiness and peace,
Amazing.
he's not even looking into the camera.
Yes.
Says it
yes.
all.
Absolutely.
This portrait of
Atal ji.
So this was, this was in '95, and
Is this was on the rolls, the real
Yeah.
camera or digital?
this is all on film.
So what is the contrast between shooting for Ayodhya, Chambal, and a fashion assignment? What are the differences?
Okay.
Hmm.
So first of all, photography is a creative medium.
Hmm.
The brilliant thing about creative photography is that you have one image to tell a story,
Right.
right? When you're doing video, you're looking at a series of images coming together.
Hmm.
But when you're shooting stills, you have to make that one image which tells a story.
Hmm.
So whatever we shoot, whether we're doing a news event, whether we're doing a portrait of someone,
Hmm. Hmm.
or whether we're doing a designer's collection, it should be done artistically, creatively, where it is powerful enough to tell your story.
So how do you make it so ethereal, like fine art, take it to the next level, so that one image has to tell a story? What do you exactly do to bring life out of that one single image? Anything special you do?
So it depends. If
Hmm.
you're photographing people, then we study them.
Hmm.
I can show you pictures and I can talk
I'm
about
going to come to that, yeah.
it. And maybe then it will make sense.
Hmm.
So, you must have an idea about what is it that you want to say.
Hmm.
It's like when the only thing is in a news situation, when something like Ayodhya is happening or a Kargil war is happening, there you can't. There you're spontaneously shooting whatever is happening, and your thing is to try and capture the action, the whole movement, the feel of it. But when you're doing portraits of people, then apart from photographing the person that you're photographing, you have to also capture some aspect of them which is very ethereal.
Ethereal.
Yeah. So, for example, I'll show you a couple of examples.
Yes,
with
I would love to
images.
see, yeah.
So let me open this here. I'll show you. And I'll show you pictures from all kinds of things, from daily life, from, So one minute. So, for example, this is one of the pictures that I did of His Holiness, which is here.
Which is so beautiful.
It's a photograph where his eyes are closed.
Yes.
But that expression he has of happiness and peace,
Amazing.
he's not even looking into the camera.
Yes.
Says it
yes,
all.
absolutely.
This is Shri Shri. Yeah.
Yes.
And Shri Shri looks like a naughty little
Naughty
boy.
little boy. Yes.
Who's up to some mischief ki badmashi karne wala
Absolutely,
hai.
badmashi karne wala hai.
So
Bilkul, bilkul.
That essence is very important when you
Very
photograph.
important.
And I'll show you another very interesting one, apart from the beautiful women I photographed. For example, this portrait of
Atal
Vajpayee.
ji.
So this was, this was in '95, and
Is this was on the rolls, the real camera or digital?
This is all on film.
On
so
film.
this is
Wow.
being scanned and
and
converted. Yeah,
digitized.
digitized.
Right.
So we were sitting in our office in Sunday and we had this meeting and we said, we have to do a story of Man of the Year as Vajpayee ji because he's going to be the next Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
So this was in '95, just before, and Veer, who was my editor, said, "Why don't you go and do a photograph of him?" So that time he was staying on Raisina Hills, and as I was walking into his house to photograph him, he was sitting in his car, a white ambassador, going to Rashtrapati Bhavan to claim majority to form the government.
Okay.
So I literally jumped in front of his car. And I said, Vajpayee ji,
Trust
कवर के लिए तस्वीर बनानी है आपसे बस मैं 2 मिनट लूंगा. He said, अरे मुझे जाना है. I said, मैं बस आपसे 2 मिनट लूंगा. 2 तस्वीरें खींचूंगा. He says, promise. I said, हाँ. He said, मैं क्या करूँ? So there was a chair. I got him to get off his ambassador. I put a chair in his garden. He said, मैं क्या करूँ? I said, अब बैठिए. They said, ऐसे ही. I said, हाँ ऐसे बैठिए. She sat down like that. Then he said, अब मैं क्या करूँ? I said, अब शीशा नीचे करके मेरे को ऐसे देखो. So when he did that, I saw that eyebrow growing up, crooked.
Crooked eyebrow.
So that
हाँ.
had a lot of expression for me. So I
Correct.
photographed that.
Wow.
And that's how we got our
It's
cover shot.
amazing. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And this is TN Session.
TN Session.
Now, TN Session was an election commissioner who politicians really feared.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And if you see this, he looks like a boxer.
Yeah, actually, look at the
He looks
fist
like,
there.
He looks
Yeah,
like
he's
Mike
good.
Tyson or someone. yeah.
Yes,
This is the election commissioner.
That's a different mood, yeah,
Yeah,
altogether.
So that's why I say, apart from the person that you photograph, there's also a certain aspect of their personality, whether it's a politician, whether it's a businessman, whether it's a beautiful young girl. So,
ये तो चलिए portraits हो गए.
हाँ.
So what about
Fashion.
natural fashion
sure. So I'll
Fashion.
show you images there also. So
or some arts of India like
Sure.
cutlery,
sure,
Malcolm?
Sure. So I'll show you images on that also. So for example, this.
Oh my
This is
God,
a
this is
fashion
so
image. This is a jewelry shot.
beautiful.
And this is for lehenga and for the gagra.
Wow.
But again,
They speak to you.
so the thought process here was, before we did this, was that the thought process here was that there are two sisters and they're both going to get married and they're going to go away, and sisters are generally very close and it's raining, and these two sisters who are both now going to go away share a very sisterly moment of being together,
Being
family.
together, yes.
So that is what we captured here.
How beautiful.
And
Beautiful.
this here, being a lehenga shot, was as if these are the same girls.
Oh,
They are
अच्छा.
dancing for Lord Krishna. So I had already visualized that ek bansuri bajayegi. I told my students throw the flowers, and and I told her turn. So when she does,
Swirl around.
so the lehenga shows, the ghagra shows, the design, the pattern shows, and the flowers and the way it's tuned, the warmth.
Beautiful.
So the idea is that there has to be a story that your images have to tell.
Yes.
And each frame should connect with the viewer.
Correct. Very few photographers think that way. The story in a picture itself.
Unfortunately, I must say times have changed now. And I feel, Instagram and everything is now all just scrolling. Nobody really has the time to focus and see something so beautiful and understand it.
Yes.
Because you see beautiful music, a beautiful photograph, a beautiful writing, story has to be seen carefully.
Absolutely.
To be able to connect with it, to be able to feel it. If you're just scrolling all the time,
Absolutely.
then
True.
you're never able to do that.
True.
Which was not the case during the 80s, 90s, even till 2000, because there were magazines, and magazines would be commissioning us on big projects, on big stories,
Right.
like photo stories, which were 8 pages, 10 pages, and
Correct.
they'd be given display. But
Right.
unfortunately,
Yeah,
times
yeah,
have changed and
yeah,
things
yeah.
have changed. Yeah.
And what about some natural art forms or dance forms that you have captured? I would love to see that also. A dance or an art form or a martial art form.
Sure. So martial arts. So you've seen that
Coloring shot.
Right,
This is beautiful. Beautiful. Amazing.
So
बट सी मैं ये पूछना चाहती हूँ डीएसएलआर में तो वो स्पोर्ट्स मोड होता है टक 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 करते जाते हैं तो आपने ये रील में ये कैसे शूट किया
so
in the
when
air
we were shooting when we were shooting on film, our entire training was of when we used to buy a film. The film was 36 exposures. It's not like digital that it's free and you can shoot and delete.
yeah
So as photographers, our entire training is that if you have a film of 36 exposures, you should try and get at least 2 to 4 absolutely master shots. So we valued every click. It's not like today shoot, delete, shoot, delete, shoot, delete. Nahi, theek nahi hai. So you timing. Again, here it's all about the timing. Them there. A second earlier, they would have been on the ground. A second later, it wouldn't have worked. So their position here and all this together makes a frame. So the power to visualize this entire journey about creative photography is the power to see and make images where most people walk away without even realizing that there's an image there.
Absolutely.
So that's what the entire story is all about.
Absolutely. You have
So
some others?
whatever you shoot, even if it's food or product photography, you do it in such a way that it looks interesting, it looks creative, so for example.
So what about food? This is okay. This is
So this is Kalari again.
Kalari again. Oh,
No, not Kalari, sorry. This is the land of the guns.
Chambal.
So this is a shot of the ravines, but it works very well as a landscape. So it's in the landscape section of my.
Today people they say ये सारा AI से generate.
यार समय में तो AI का सवाल ही नहीं होता था.
सवाल ही नहीं होता था, because such a beautiful shot.
So I was driving on the highway and I saw this broken temple and the ravines and cloudy sky. And we used to shoot on a film called Ilford HP5, which is a very fine grain film. So when I saw this from the highway, I said, man, this looks like a shot out of Sholay. Like the broken well and these people with their guns.
The guns.
And I said, this looks amazing.
They allowed you to shoot?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because regular people also walk around with guns there. No? It's not that everybody only uses a daku as a...
Yeah.
That was the way...
That's for
people
protecting
themselves. Because kabhi bhi daku aa jata.
Kabhi bhi daku aa jayenge. Wow.
So
beautiful.
Daily aspects from even this, this is just a couple having a conversation on a mountainside. But look at the graphic.
Himachal, beautiful. But we could have done without this wire.
Yeah, but this was there naturally, no?
Yeah.
In Photoshop, we don't, no?
We don't.
Especially in this kind of photography.
Absolutely. So what about food photography? I've seen some of your food shots, and they are phenomenal. They are extraordinary. Extraordinary.
I'll show you someday. I don't know how well they're printed in this book, but I'll show you some of those also.
Good.
So there's this is not printed that 1 minute hold. Yeah, maybe this. This is printed better.
Wow.
So how you bring in the movement into it. The idea is basically when you look at a food shot, it should look appetizing.
It should bring water in your mouth.
Yeah. And there are other shots which are not here, which I can show you on my computer. This book only has a few images,
right?
But which give you that.
The pulao looks tempting.
Yeah, this is basically for.
It's now making me feel very hungry. Lovely.
So the idea is, you feel like eating them.
Absolutely. Look at those yumilicious momos.
Yeah.
Dim sums. Yeah. Amazing.
This is shot for the Orient Express many years ago, which was fine. So this is
this is nice.
Last collection.
This is Rohit's last collection.
So this
beautiful.
Is Meher, this is Aparna, and this is Anupam.
Anupama Verma. Yes.
But see how candid and how lively the shot is.
Lovely.
It's not a still photograph of models posing. It's
yeah.
candid. It's spontaneous. Anupama has her eyes closed. Still it works.
True. Beautiful. I remember her from the Boom Boom days.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So your images have to be able to tell a story.
Speak to you. Oh, this is beautiful too.
Yeah. The printing is not very nice, unfortunately. But again, see, this has a very classic feel.
Yeah.
The way the whole thing is done or treated, or even this.
Dance. Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Or even this.
Ah, lovely.
See the flow, the spontaneity. See the mood. See the feel, the lighting.
Beautiful. That's a class apart. No doubts about it. A class apart.
So it's all about the vision and the ability to tell a story through one image. And express just through one image.
So you see photography as an art, a storytelling, or truth,
art,
or everything.
As a
truth, storytelling, art.
From daily life, from whatever is around us, we capture and we make images. Images that are powerful, images that connect, that tell a story.
Yeah.
I feel, being a teacher, I've now been a teacher also of photography for over 20 years and a photographer for over 35 years. I tell my students one thing, I tell them God made brilliant landscapes. God made handsome men, pretty women. Man made an amazing camera. What is it that you have done that I see in your frame which takes your photograph to an ethereal level,
Ethereal level.
where I see your brilliance as a photographer.
Yes. Yes.
Don't show me a beautiful picture of a beautiful girl wearing a beautiful set of clothes and
Dress
say
up.
wow, or a beautiful landscape, वो वहां पे beautiful light पड़ रही है और आपने बस एक तस्वीर खींच के दिखा दी.
उस
उसमें क्या
तस्वीर में कहानी होनी
कहानी
चाहिए,
होनी चाहिए, उसमें कुछ ऐसा एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी मुझे दिखना
एक
चाहिए.
ब्लिस होना चाहिए.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
It should transport you to another world.
Absolutely.
Mm,
Which
wonderful.
which is very important.
Very, very
That's what the
important.
entire journey about, getting, you opening your third eye.
Mm. But you have also written a lot of coffee table books,
Photographed a lot of coffee.
photographed a lot of
Coffee
coffee table books. So, amongst all these, I had mentioned at the beginning, which is your favorite?
That's a very different.
All are your babies.
They all have, they are different books and they have a different feel. It's like asking your parent which child is your favorite child. Is your son your favorite?
I
Your daughter
know,
is your
I
favorite? It's
know,
not
I
different.
know, I know. But still,
But each has its own feel. I think a joint book which has some of my favorite work, like a book like this, is more interesting.
this is more
Because I feel
interesting.
this is more of some of my finest work together.
Finest work. No, it's a brilliant book.
When I'm working in a place like Lakshadweep, it is already such a beautiful island. It is out of this world.
Out of the world, yeah.
And I just feel for any human being, it is very important to experience, and especially a creative individual, elements of nature, the mountains, the sea, the lagoon, the desert, the backwaters. To see nature, life there, and learn from that and absorb from that. And what we photograph is a bunch of many experiences that we have
Correct.
made in our
Correct.
life.
Yeah.
And all those come together in the form of whatever we do, whether it's a photograph that we make, or a musician who's played a beautiful piece of music,
Yes.
or a writer who's written a beautiful story.
Yeah.
So all those experiences come together. So I feel for any creative individual, which goes far beyond photography, it is very important to experience all these elements. And who could be a better teacher than nature and God?
Absolutely.
So it's basically just boils down to that.
Absolutely. So when did you first pick up your first DSLR camera?
I think when I was about 7 or 8.
DSLR?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But DSLR hadn't come by that time.
If it was there. My first camera that I got was an FM, Nikon FM, which was in the...
I thought it was always real cameras.
So that is a single lens reflex.
Yes.
That is also a SLR camera.
Okay.
A DSLR means digital.
Digital, yes.
But you had the same setup. It's a single reflex camera minus the digital back.
Okay.
So rather than shooting on a digital back, you were shooting on a film.
Okay.
But it was still an
SLR.
Okay. Minus the digit of the D.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I'm learning a lot from you today. Wonderful. That's wonderful.
So you said you had a Canon
750D. Yeah.
So that is also, so Canon had earlier cameras which were only film cameras.
Yes.
So
my dad had one.
Yeah. So the idea was the same. That basically, rather than shooting on, here you're shooting on a digital sensor, rather than shooting on a digital sensor,
Correct.
You're shooting on a film.
Yes.
That's the only difference.
I've got so many pictures of Ladakh in black and white shot on that Canon camera because my dad used to love photographing Ladakh because it was posted there.
Yeah.
Posted there, yes. Okay, so when a client comes to you with your 35 years of experience and tells you, let's say a building, Birla, or, they want to shoot a building. So how do you get that finesse, that dreamy, that people want to live in that building? How do you get that
I'll
out?
show you a couple of photographs here. The table is going all. So, Emporio Mall, right?
Yes, of course.
It's a commercial mall.
Yes.
Let me show you a few images that I've shot for them. In fact, let me show you his entire portfolio. So when you see these, it shows premiumness, it shows classiness, and see the visibility.
Oh my God, beautiful. Look at the sky.
Yeah.
So,
and you see all the branding there, basically, which is what brings in the
amazing.
the premiumness to it.
Beautiful. Exquisite.
interior. See, you see all
Yes,
the
yes,
details.
yes. The detailing of the flooring.
Yeah.
So you think that a photograph can change the world or only the way we look at it?
A photograph can change the world.
It can?
Yeah.
How?
So I have a presentation,
Hmm.
which when I do a session for my students, I have a collection of images and it's called Images That Change the World.
Hmm.
So it has very famous images like uh, the shot of uh, the when America had attacked Vietnam
Hmm.
and they were throwing these bombs, the nap bombs,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and there's this little girl whose back has been burnt and she's coming running out and there's fire
Oh
everywhere
my
behind her.
God.
When that image came out, there was a revolt in America against the government that we stop
Really?
this war. Yeah. So
That
we
was
have
done by you?
no, that was not done by
I
me.
wish you. Okay.
I was all of maybe 2 or 3 at that point in time.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
what I'm saying is
So it changed the entire.
it changes. Images can change the world.
They can.
Yeah. So
I never thought about it that way.
yeah. And that entire presentation is a series of very famous pictures
Hmm.
shot by famous photographers,
Right.
which have changed the course of history.
I'm
That's
quite
the
sure.
power of an image.
Hmm.
Huh?
That's the power of an image. That's so true.
Like if you look at it, for a lot of people who don't know much about Afghanistan, but that famous picture of Steve McCurry of the Afghan girl,
Yes, yes, of
you know,
course.
is the face
With the
of
light
failure
eyes.
in hell.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
So,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, so that's
Her
the
eyes
power.
spoke
Yeah,
volumes.
absolutely. So that's the power of an image.
I never thought about it that way. But
Since you were asking me, and since I didn't have it in that book, that's an old book. Let me show you. Wanted to see. I'll show you another food shot which I really like. It's a very classy shot. I'll show you. Mm. Since it's a very simple, very classy
very
shot.
nice.
You know the
The
form of it. Yeah.
reflection. Yeah. Lovely.
So every aspect of photography is, beautiful, and from every genre you learn something, and that's why I do so many different things because I enjoy it.
True, true.
Because if you keep shooting the same thing, it gets boring. When you do new things, it's interesting.
Exciting. Yeah. So you are known for your timeless photography, the soul your pictures have. So let me ask you a serious question.
Sure.
If you ever took a selfie of yourself
Yeah.
and you said, nah, this is art, have you ever done that?
Selfie of myself, no.
No?
I photographed lots of other things except myself. No.
I thought with the DSLR, go keep on clicking selfies of myself a lot.
Yeah, you see, I belong to a different generation.
We are from the
Yeah,
same
we're from the same
generation.
And for me, always the world has been more exciting to photograph rather than look at myself. I see myself every day.
Right.
So I don't find myself as exciting as I find the world outside.
True, true.
Maybe I should experiment.
You should.
That's a good suggestion.
It's a good suggestion. Maybe that turns out to be a piece of art.
Absolutely.
Maybe on the cover of some magazine or something. You never
I
know.
don't know, cover of a
You never know.
magazine, yeah.
Because selfie clicking is also a huge art.
Absolutely.
Some people click terrible selfies and some people click phenomenal selfies.
Well, the new generation of today has become very good at doing selfies because they know what to do, what poses to do, and how to stand.
Right.
Although that's not serious portraiture, but for them, for light-hearted fun stuff,
Yeah,
it's
fun
okay.
stuff, yeah. So you grew up around your father, Raghu Rai, and brilliant photographer. So did you ever come across a moment where he used it, you like a spot boy, beta light off kar dena?
So, a lot of my time as a son and as a photographer was assisting my dad. So
There you go.
when my dad was working on his famous Taj Mahal book, I had gone with him on many trips. I used to carry his camera bag. I used to walk
Right.
around with him. In fact, much before I ever did my first fashion shoot, my dad had done a shoot for Raymond's in 1987, 88.
Right.
And we had gone with models to Srinagar to photograph
Mm-hmm.
that. A lot of times, my dad would be printing in the dark room. I'd be helping him, developing.
Developing it, yeah.
So a lot of my time has gone in assisting him, and I have learned a
Learning
lot
experience.
from him. And then over the years, uh, interacted with other friends and relatives of mine who are very famous photographers. So all of it together has kind of, helped me grow as a photographer.
Fabulous. I know.
Because everyone has a different perspective, and you take parts that touch you from different people's uh, vision and
Right.
aspect of photography,
Right.
and you try and see how you can use that to inspire yourself
Correct.
to be able to shoot.
Absolutely. So they say that a picture speaks 1,000 words.
Absolutely.
But have you ever had clients who wanted 2,000 words in one picture? Demanding.
By God's grace, touch wood.
Hmm.
I don't know where the wood is, but
Best is use your head.
well, I guess most of my clients, I would say 99.9%, have been extremely very happy.
Cooperatively happy.
Very happy.
Very happy.
There are one or two crazy ones also.
Yeah, I'm quite sure there must be.
Yeah,
Anyone that you
but-
remember? Don't name them.
Yeah.
Something you wanted, something really weird from you.
You see, the problem is a lot of times people come with very fixed notions about what they want. And there's a very famous designer, so I won't take his name, but they have certain fixed notions about.
Because they think they know more than you.
Yeah, but you know more about your clothes.
Clothes,
Definitely
not photography.
Not photography. And so there were certain clashes of interest. So
So it has happened.
it has happened.
It has happened.
It happens with
It
everyone.
happens everywhere, every
with
profession.
everyone, with every musician, photographer.
Yeah.
artist,
True,
so
true.
It's okay, part of life.
Part
And
of
learning.
And learning, of
Everything
course.
is an experience.
Of course, I agree. So this brings me to the rapid fire round.
Oh, you have a rapid fire.
Yes.
Okay.
Shutter speed rapid fire round.
Okay.
So there are no retakes here.
Okay.
So you had just speaks, it's raw,
Sure.
no editing.
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. Black and white or color?
Both.
Ah, okay. Dream celebrity you would love to shoot with?
Because as I said, every person is different and everyone is unique.
Unique.
But I think out of all the people that I photographed, Session was very interesting.
Yeah?
TN Session. I
TN
think
session.
Shrishi was very interesting. His Holiness was very
Yes,
interesting.
very.
You see, everybody is different.
Ah,
And how can you pick one?
correct. What about Bollywood star? If you were to pick one.
I think Hrithik Roshan.
Oh, I adore him. Yes, definitely.
Because he is full of expression. He has, he can communicate very well as a subject.
Absolutely.
to
I
photograph.
agree. I
And there
couldn't
is so
agree
much
more.
of expression that he has
Mm,
and a great body
yeah,
that, he would be a fantastic subject to photograph.
absolutely.
But in a very different way, not the normal way.
Not the normal
way that most people photograph.
Not the normal
I would
way.
photograph him in a very different way.
Correct. So one photograph you regret not clicking. Any one photograph.
I don't regret anything in life. Whatever has happened for the good.
Oh, good. So one thing you never say on a photo shoot.
I think there's anything you don't see on a photo shoot. I think I say everything on a photo shoot.
Okay.
One thing I would not say on a photo shoot is if I'm photographing someone who is not able to express an emote. Suppose I'm photographing a model or a subject. I would never tell them it's not happening.
You will never
I tell them, I say,
demotivate
you're
them.
almost there. Give me that little bit more, and we're almost there. And
Now
then
I
we can
know.
wrap this up.
Now I know if you photograph me, maybe you're saying this. I'm not giving my best right now. Okay. Candid or posed?
Candid. Anyway,
If your camera could talk, what would it say to you?
it would say, thank me. I've given you a new way to see the world.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
I don't know if it is, but
It
I
is beautiful.
It
Definitely.
would say, thank me. I've made you, see the world in a new way.
Correct.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. One tip for people who think DSLR is instant photography. Many people do.
one tip for them.
Hmm.
My tip to them would be that try and photograph things spontaneously, candidly, and look for expression. Because if you look for expression and you photograph expression, you will have expression in your photographs. If your photographs can express, you've won
You
50%
won
of the
50%.
of the battle. Yeah.
Okay. If photography was a dish, what it would be?
Oh gosh.
A food dish, a yummilicious,
I don't know. It would be a mix of everything. It would be a glass of beer. It would be champagne. It would be a really chilly plate of chilies.
wow.
It's a mix because I have experienced so many different emotions, over the years, from photographing some of the most frightening things that I've seen in my life and memories that I have, to some of the most beautiful things that I've seen in my life. So it's a mix of everything. I can't say one.
Okay. Given to you. Fine.
So I photographed air crashes, and
Oh my
they're one
God.
of the most ghastly sights. And
Yeah. I can
India
imagine.
had beautiful mountains and places like Ladakh,
Mm.
beautiful men, beautiful women,
Yeah.
beautiful places.
Yes.
So Lakshadweep, So
Yeah.
it cannot be one. It has to
Okay.
be many, many.
Many, many. Okay.
And that is why it's interesting.
And that's why it's myriad of, emotions, visuals, just about everything. Yeah.
And if you're a creative person, that's why you'd want to experiment with all. Why
Bilkul.
would you say, ki nahi, I only do portraits, or I
Ha,
only do
ha,
landscapes,
ha,
or I only do fashion? Why?
ha. True, true, true.
Your job as a creative person is to create magic with whatever you photograph.
Right, right, correct. Mountains or sea?
Both have their own charm.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Both have their own feel, no?
Okay, okay. जब आप लेंस के पीछे होते हो, what is that one thing you look for?
Expression.
Expression. Wonderful. So that brings us to a wrap. Thank you, Nitin. This
Thank you
has
so
been a
much. Pleasure.
phenomenal
Pleasure.
podcast.
Pleasure.
I've really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
No, one more question.
Sure.
One more question that you would like to ask the youth, today's youth. You are sitting in Indian Institute of Creative Skills, and we might be coming up with a photography, course also. What is that one thing you would like to tell the students to that camera?
To students of photography, my suggestion would be look for things to photograph that excite you. I would not say shoot this or shoot that, because that you have to decide what excites you. And try and capture images which tell a story. Don't just press a button. Think of an entire story that you would like to see through your images. That's what I would say to them. But yeah, if you look for expression and if you look for mood, then that story becomes very possible to do. Of course, it takes a lot of expertise and a lot of hard work and a lot of training. But if you remember these points that I've told you, it's a definite way of getting there faster.
Wonderful. So another question came to my mind as I was ending.
Sure.
Since you know that Indian Institute of Creative Skills is an incubator,
Yeah.
so we give hands-on field training to our students more than theoretical.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you think, how important is this way of education?
Extremely important.
Yeah.
Practical is very important. Theory is also good because there's certain things that you need to understand, but practical is also extremely good.
Yeah.
Because till you do not do something practically, it just doesn't happen.
Correct.
And the good thing that you guys do is that, you have lots of experts from various fields, mentors coming in. So that gives them a very broad perspective, how different people look at, what their area of skill is. So that is very important for them to see. And then through that, they will find their
own expression.
Yeah, their own expression and their own path that they need to follow.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Nitin.
Thank
It's
you.
been a privilege and a pleasure having you with us in the
Pleasure's been
studio.
all mine.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Well, Nitin, talking to you has been like scrolling through the perfect photo album. Some shots made us laugh and some made us think. And every frame was absolutely priceless. Thank you for reminding us that photography isn't just about what we see, it's about what we feel, the emotions. To our listeners, if you ever think is that life is looking blurry, maybe you just need to adjust your focus and just see the clarity. Until the next time, keep smiling, keep clicking, and remember, filters are temporary, but real stories are forever. Well, this is Vandana Vadera, the Director, Innovations and Communication, Indian Institute of Creative Skills, signing out from the podcast Made for Media.